Viewers and subscribers, please subscribe to Saga News TV and give a like and share.
A gunman shot and killed an ex-policeman. Damian Coley, Tuesday morning outside a nightclub in the marketplace on Constant Spring Road in St. Andrew. During the incident, a security guard employed was also shot and injured. Police reports are that the lone man armed with a firearm exited a Toyota Axia motor car, which was parked at the entrance gate at Constant Spring Road. The man approached a security guard, who was seated at the security post, and engaged him in a brief conversation, then walked off the man. Upon reaching the vicinity of a nearby store, then approached Coley, who exited his motor car. The attackers opened gunfire, hitting Coley all over his body. About 2:35 a.m., the security guard who was at this time standing close by also received gunshot injuries. While fleeing, the gunman fired several shots at the entrance gate and escaped in the waiting Toyota Axia motor car. Both men were rushed to the hospital, where Coley, who is a former member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, died on arrival. The security guard was admitted. This morning gun attack comes on the heels of an incident at the popular nightclub on Saturday, when several men and members of the club security team were involved in a brawl. The police have not linked both incidents. Hours after a man was shot and killed in White House, Westmoreland, on Monday evening, another man was gunned down in Kayville in the parish. The deceased has been identified by his alias, Scatter. Deputy Superintendent of Police in charge of operation in the Westmoreland Police Division, Agent Hamilton, confirmed the incident. The news understand that while police were busy processing the crime scene in White House, they were called about another murder in a neighboring community. Reports are that about 6 p.m., Scat stopped to move a tool from the trunk of his station wagon when a bike rode up and the assailant fired multiple shots, hitting him to the upper body. He died on the scene, investigation continuing. 2 fishermen who had been missing at sea for 2 days were rescued by members of the Jamaica Defense Force JDF on the weekend. JDF said its Maritime Air and Cyber Command received a request from assistant from the Jamaica Constabulary Force, Marine Police on Saturday to search for an overdue vessel that was reportedly to have departed Pedro Keys and was destined for Black River, St. Elizabeth. After an extensive search by the JDF Air Wing, the overdue vessel was located on Sunday, 30 nautical miles southwest of Black River. The fishing vessel have suffered an engine failure. The JDF said the 2 fishermen aboard the vessel were rescued and airlifted to a safe location in Black River. After the Air Wing team was finished, the JDF Coast Guard served the vessel, towing it to port, as it was reportedly a hazard to navigation. The Supreme Court on Tuesday acquitted 3 policemen involving the 2016 wounded and killing of Jamar Walford, Corporal Raymond Scott, and Gregory South, along with Constable Dwayne Kelly James, were found not guilty after the judge instructed the jury to return that verdict. The prosecution evidence stemming from an Indicom investigation suggested that Walford was shot and killed near his residence on Bond Street in Kingston on May 27, 2016. According to the ballistic and forensic evidence, Indicom investigation theorized that Corporal South and Constable Kelly James shot and injured Walford, while Corporal Scott fired the fatal shot on nearby premises as Walford attempted to flee. Although 2 witnesses confirmed to see multiple police officers enter the premises and hearing explosion shortly after, they could not identify which officer shot Walford. All 3 officers claimed self-defense, stating that Walford opened fire at them. A Taurus revolver and an AK-47 rifles were recovered at the scene. As the prosecution concluded their case, lawyer representing the officers argued that there was insufficient evidence for the jury deliberation. Scott was represented by Althea Grant, South by Kemal Robinson, and Kelly James by Peter Champagny, KC and Samuel Campbell. In Italy, Indicom recommended charge additionally officers with misconduct in a public office and attempted to provoke the course of justice. However, the Director of Public Prosecution declining to act on his recommendation. This decision became the subject of a judicial review in 2020, where the court ruled that the Director of Public Prosecution had properly exercised their discretion not to charge the other officers named